Hello, everyone. I'm going to talk to you today about Kami and how we can use it to create an assignment for our students. There are a lot of capabilities with Kami, and since we are purchasing it as a school, we'll have a lot more capabilities than you would have with the free program. So I'm going to be doing a series of different videos to walk you through kind of how to go from the beginning with just creating an assignment. Eventually, I'll show you how to link your Canvas to Kami and how you can assign students assignments straight through Canvas using Kami for them to do. So a lot of really fun, awesome capabilities available to you here. All right, so I'm going to start off. I'm just going to show you something I've already created in Kami. All right, so I took a text that I had from a previous year, and I just went ahead and kind of showed you what it would be like to use it as an assignment. So your students can use this because they're able to actually annotate and mark on a PDF that normally they would not be able to do. That's one great capability of Kami. But as a teacher, you can actually get this set up for them prior to it and make comments and things like that for them. A lot of awesome things. So I chose this article just from, like I said, last year. I started off for my students by highlighting something I wanted to make sure that they paid attention to. Right, so their purpose for reading, to take notes on the causes and effects of the Great Depression. Okay? And I used the comment features to make comments to the side for students as helpful reminders. So here I just made a comment about making sure they highlight important information and make comments as they read, use a text box to make notes beside each paragraph. Again, just a helpful reminder for them. I also included a video of me talking and showing them. Yay! Blah, blah, blah. So there I am, just kind of explaining it to them again. So if there was something that I wanted to add here, I could, like if I wanted to give them some more explicit instructions, especially if they were working asynchronously and we wanted to be sure that they had that instruction piece, you could include a video there. I scrolled down here, I included some more comments towards the bottom. Again, just reminding them what to do, and here as well. So anyway, that's just a great tool that we can have as teachers to be able to make sure that our students know what they're doing and to try to eliminate them asking questions continuously that we know we tell them the answer to. Right, so that's an example of what it will look like. And I'm going to show you now how we would create it. Right, so I logged into Kami using my Google account. Okay. And right now it has it set up as our education license, so that allows all those tools to be open. So once you get in there, you have some choices. You can either pull a document you have in your Google Drive, or you can pull it from your computer. This feature is not available to us because we do not, as a district, use Google Classroom, or we can have a blank page. And it also pulls up down here recent ones that we have done. I had a lot that I used Kami for during the summer when I did some of the KCS at home lessons. So I have a lot down there. So I'm just going to choose Open from Google Drive because we know that's where most of our stuff lives. And here I'll be able to pull it up. So you can search for it if you would like. I know what I'm going to play around with today is going to be Roll of Thunder. I know which one it's in. Okay. And it's just a PDF of a characterization chart that I want to use. So this would, instead of just being on paper like I would normally have done in previous years, this will allow my students to actually type on this using Kami. But before they get it, I want to just set it up for them. Okay. So here I would go. Okay, so you have a lot of options here. It's just select. Okay, I'm going to go to Markup Text highlighter. Okay, and I am just going to highlight some things that I want to make sure that they do. Sorry, my mouse pad's a little touchy today. Okay, so I've got that highlighted. Okay. Over here to the side, I can make those comments. So if you go to the comment area, you have some options. You can just do a text comment, you can do a voice comment, you can do a video, or you can have a screen capture that you could share. Okay. We also have options here to do text box, so that's how the students would actually use it. They would do, let's draw a text box, text box here, so that they can type in it for their assignment. That's how they would do it, just like that. So if I wanted to do an example one, I could type here for an example if I wanted to. Okay. You also have lots of other ones. There's an equation setting that's helpful for math, drawing, shapes. The eraser is super helpful when you need to erase a lot. Okay. I'm going to go back to comment. Like I said, you can do a video comment. If I just click on that to the side, it's going to automatically start recording where I click. So if I wanted my comment to go right here, I would click, and then it's going to pop up. And there I am. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and let this be. And it'll add my comment there. So that's where you could give a lot of, like I said, instructions if you would like, whatever you really feel like your students would need. Okay. So that's what I would do there. You can highlight anything you would like to go along with it. So anyway, I just feel like this is a really helpful feature, especially for some of our virtual kids, or if we were all to be virtual, where we can give some explicit instructions. So as they're working on the assignment and not necessarily in our class at that time, they can have access to what they need, and instead of having to come back and ask a lot of questions. Right. So once I'm done with that, I am going to save it. Okay. I'm going to save it to my Google Drive. Okay, and so here I could save it right there if I would like, or I can move it. Okay, I am actually going to move it and put it in my Cami. I've got 2 Cami folders. We'll put it in this one. Okay. And then it will be there. So when I need it, I can go back to my Google Drive. I'm going to do all this work and it's not going to be there. There it is. And if I do annotate with Cami, everything that I did should still be there. My highlights and my comments. Yep, there they are. All right, so that's the first thing that you would do if you're trying to create an assignment for students, is actually go into Cami and do your creation there. All right, so the next video that I'll do for you will be actually showing you how to attach your Cami and your Canvas together as an external tool, and then I will show you later how to create an assignment in Canvas that links to Cami.